friends to talk a little bit about how to use Cedarcide products around the farm or around livestock. So I'm actually going to flip the camera around. Please bear with me. This is the first time that we've tried to go live on multiple channels from a mobile device. So I appreciate you guys bearing with us. All right. So here we are on the farm. We've got the cows. Amy, I'm going to face you this direction. There we go. We got some light on you. Yes. All right. So I'm going to be the one asking the questions today. Amy is going to talk to you about her babies. All right. So Amy, tell us a little bit about what you do with your cattle as far as Cedarcide products goes.
Yep. So I use Tick Shield. It's actually the extra strength formula. And cows get really bad flies, and it's kind of sad. They're usually biting flies too, so you can actually see like little bumps all over them. And they're really hard to get rid of. But what I do is I actually take Tick Shield like at least once a week, sometimes twice. I just spray them down with it, and you can see they're just falling right off. She's not as happy with the bottle, but I just spray them as I can. But as it goes, like the flies will fall right off, and it stays on them for probably about a week at a time and helps to keep them repelled. But it keeps them like on their head too. Like I spray their head down. I can wipe it with my hand, and it really gets it worked in there.
And so it looks like you've got some treats in there to try to incentivize them to come back.
Yeah. They always come back with the treats, but sometimes it takes a little bit. I have thought about getting a super soaker and putting this stuff in there and shooting down with it. So that'll be next level. But for now, I just kind of spray them down as I can, and it's pretty great. Like the flies drop on contact, so it really helps to keep them less bothered while they're outside.
That's awesome. Alrighty. You want to tell us the names of your...
Yeah. So this is Lakota. This is Blanche. So Blanche is Lakota's mom, and then she just had Aspen over here.
Oh, and how old is Aspen?
Aspen's about 6 weeks old. So he was just born on the farm in August. So he's our first baby out here. So we're excited for him.
That's exciting.
But Tick Shield's great to use on him as well. Again, it works really perfect. It kills them on contact, and it's really great because as babies too, they don't have as much defense. They don't really know how to wipe the flies off as much. So this really helps with that.
That's awesome. Perfect. Let's see if we can find some flies that we can get kind of close up. We can see them fall off here. Maybe we can get Blanche to come back over. It looks like she's still got a few.
Lakota's always food motivated.
Here comes Blanche. Ooh, she's got some long horns.
She does.
All right, let's see if we can see these here on her belly.
There you go.
Yeah, and you still see a few flying around, but you see them fall and hit the ground.
Yep, all those right there, they're just going to fall off. And it works really well.
That is awesome. Provide them some relief from those biting flies.
Yeah, it helps a whole lot.
All right, so Amy, we are in fact on a farm. So what other animals do you guys have that you use Cedarcide products on or around?
All right, if you just want to follow me, I can show you. So
perfect.
Come up here. We have dogs, obviously, so these guys get Tick Shields quite often. I can actually show you real quick how I do it with them.
Perfect.
So this is Layla. She's our rescue.
Hi,
we've had her
Layla.
for about a year. But really with this, all you do is you just spray them down. I make sure to get her legs a lot and the underbelly, and then just a light mist on top of her as well. I'll put a little in my hands, rub it around her face, and then just rub it in like that.
Perfect.
So,
and how often are you doing this for your dogs?
So these guys are outside every single day, and as you can see, they like to roll in the grass a lot. So these guys get it about once a week, and after you spray them, don't worry, they probably will try to roll it off. But it works really well. We haven't seen either a flea or a tick on them since we've been out here.
That's awesome.
So it works great.
All right, you guys got other animals?
Yeah. So we have chickens also. What I use for the chickens, so Thick shield's not safe for chickens. The cedar oil isn't good for them, but I do use cedar granules in their house. So if you want to come take a look. These guys get mosquitoes in here because we have to put water for them. So what I do is I actually take the granules and I'll sprinkle it around the water, kind of around the edges here. This is their nest area, which tends to get a lot of flies and mosquitoes as well. So I don't put the granules in the nest. Chickens are kind of sensitive about their areas, so I don't mess with that. But I do make sure to get a really good coverage all around it.
And you don't need any kind of applicator for that, right? It looks like you're just picking it up with your hands.
Yeah, you can use your hand, you can spray it with a bag. But I'll come out here tomorrow and there will literally be no flies or mosquitoes. It works pretty immediately.
That's awesome. Now, do you guys use any of our lawn products around here?
Yes, so I use PCO Choice. And what I do with that is when the chicken's free range, I make sure to put them up and then I'll spray the yard with it. And then I let it dry for about 4 to 6 hours. And then as soon as that's done, I open the door and let them back out and they're good to go.
Nice.
But PCO really helps with the fleas and ticks out here, especially for the dogs. Like, again, we've not seen one since we've been out here, which is
That's
great.
exciting. How long have you guys lived out here on the farm?
We've been out here a little over a year.
That's awesome.
Yes.
All right, now tell me something about these granules. These look like they're pretty small. Do your chickens ever eat them? Is it safe? Do you have to worry about that?
It's totally safe. The first time I did it, they thought it was treats, so they came out here and they pecked at it a little bit, but they immediately just spit it back out because they figured it wasn't food.
And what is the product exactly? Can you tell me what's in it?
Yes, the cedar granules, they're literally just granules from the heart of a cedar tree. So there's nothing else added into them. They're really fine. So they're almost kind of sandy feeling a little bit.
Yeah.
So you can cover a lot of area with just one bag.
That's awesome. Let's see the girls. We got them over here. Hello, ladies. You look lovely. All right, so we are going to go to chat. Let me see if I can turn our camera around. This is Bentley. Bentley. All right. Thank you guys so much for your patience with us. All right, we're back to front facing. Again, my name is Kristen. We're actually going to walk towards the shade, so I'm not so squinty. I'm going to scroll down and see if we got any chats. We got some Texas folks in the chats. Alrighty. It looks like someone asked, can we use the tick shield on any dog, or does it have to be a certain size?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So tick shield, because it's extra strength, it's definitely better to use it on dogs that are 20 pounds or heavier.
Mm-hmm.
So luckily all of my dogs meet that criteria. Even Cabby over here, she's about 30 pounds.
Cabby!
So,
hi, Cab. Hi.
So it works really well on her. But if you have smaller dogs, Cedarcide Original is going to be the way to go.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, that's all we have for you out on the farm. Thank you for those of you who joined us live. We appreciate it. Be sure to follow us here on YouTube or Twitter or Facebook, depending on where you're watching from. Just make sure you're following so that you can know when we've got future stuff going on. We go live pretty much every Tuesday and Friday. Bentley says hi and have a great weekend, guys. We'll see you next time.